Chapter 9: The Bridge and the Ongoing Quest. Integrated with Scientific Insights. The question that opened this book returns here, at the threshold of its close. Can the lived experience of one man, sitting in a tiny room humming, become the bridge between Kriya Yoga and the future of healing? Not metaphorically, not spiritually alone, but biologically. Across all the stories, all the memories, all that science has begun to uncover, one insight becomes unmistakable. Swami Ram lived in a physiological state that modern research is only now learning to measure, and even now struggles to explain fully. He inhabited a level of nervous system coherence that allowed other systems to reorganize through proximity, breath, and resonance. He embodied what Kriya Yoga was always pointing toward, a stable internal state from which healing arises naturally, quietly, and reliably. This is the bridge, a bridge between ancient breathwork and modern autonomic science, lineage practices and measurable physiology, vibration and neuroacoustics, personal calmness and outer influence. But the bridge is not merely historical. It is alive, because each of us carries the same anatomy. Each of us breathes the same air. Each of us vibrates when we hum. Each of us influence the nervous systems around us. Swami Ram simply developed and embodied this capacity to an uncommon degree, and in doing so, he demonstrated a future possibility for healing. Where science meets Swami Ram. We now know through research that humming increases nitric oxide 15x. Long exhalations activate the vagus nerve. Slow breathing induces cardiac coherence. Rhythmic vibration shifts brainwaves. Interoception improves with breath-based practices. HRV rises with yogic breathing. Co-regulation realigns distressed systems. Shared emotional states synchronize physiology. Infants regulate through a parent's nervous system. Adults synchronize heart rhythms during presence. Individually, these findings explain parts of what Swami Ram did. Collectively, they describe it. His work was not supernatural. It was supernatural, an amplification of natural biological capacities. Healing as state transmission. What he offered was not treatment, but state. A state defined by high vagal tone, elevated nitric oxide, coherent breath rhythms, synchronized heart-brain patterns, low sympathetic activation, emotional clarity, deep interoception, internal stillness. This state transmitted through vibration, tone, breath, presence, silence, attention, proximity. This is not metaphorical transmission. It is biological entrainment. His presence was not mystical radiance. It was physiological coherence made visible. Why his method was never written down. Swami Ram knew what modern science now affirms. State cannot be reduced to technique. Calmness cannot be forced. Healing cannot be standardized. He wrote maps, not manuals. He guided through presence, not prescriptions. He demonstrated through state, not steps. Because he understood the foundational truth. The body already knows how to heal. It only needs the conditions. He offered those conditions in himself. The lineage that continues. Lahari Mahasaya, who revived Kriya Yoga for the modern age, once said, "All turbulences root from our breath." It is a statement of both spiritual and biological precision. Swami Ram lived the next sentence, the one Lahari never wrote. And breath, when steadied, turns into a healing agent. This lineage is not passed through initiation alone. It is passed through nervous systems. When I hummed my son to sleep that night, his distressed breath syncing with mine, his tiny chest matching my vibration, I understood. The bridge is not philosophical. It is experiential, and it is accessible to anyone through breath, through calmness, through presence. The ongoing quest. This book is not the end. It is the beginning of a larger inquiry. The quest continues in questions like, how far can human calmness reach? How deeply can breath reorganize physiology? Can relational healing be systematized without losing its humanity? Can science design studies that honor complexity without reductionism? Can ancient practices become modern therapeutics without losing depth? Can states like Swami Ram embodied be cultivated by anyone who trains? These questions form a frontier, a meeting point of biology, breath, consciousness, and healing. Swami Ram stood at that frontier before science arrived there. He lived the bridge. He became the bridge. And now the work continues in every breath we take consciously, every vibration we offer with intention, every moment we choose calmness over chaos, every nervous system we help return to safety. The bridge is no longer a metaphor. It is a path.